What's good, Mo? It was ADP Jose 5 and I found where the mic at. Probably just listening to Wayne growing up for real. Watching like on BET, you know, and that was like my first, when I first started the one making myself. Yeah, for sure, Wayne and I say Chris Brown, and then like from around the area, Light Show. So like all of them, I feel like had an impact some way. I say, I can't even really just say a specific word because, you know, I got some songs I may be on some pain stuff, some songs I may be on some talking to the women, some more up tempo. So I probably just say it's diverse, if anything. Yeah. Maybe this was a brick ago. Maybe when I had first got my first 100,000 plays, it was back on Spinrilla. Like when I hit that, I was like, oh, I'm making some type of progress. Cause like, you gotta think, nobody knew who I was when I first started. I was just putting out music. So for that to get that definitely was something that I say I'm proud of. I think for me, like, when it comes to my music, I like to make whatever song it is, whether it's about Quiz, whether it's about my grandma, whether it's about what I've been through, I like to make it like right when I'm going through it. Like it can be the day of. Like I want to make it right then and there because I feel that's when the emotions gonna be more raw. That's when it's gonna be, you feel me, gonna come out more relatable. So for me, it's like family. Yeah, like, so I'm big on, when it comes to family, that's easy to talk about. When it comes to even talking about the people I lost, you feel me? But it's easy for me, so. For me, I say the feeling, cause growing up, when I used to hear music, I used to like the feeling that it gave me, you feel me? So it'd be certain songs that I may hear that came out growing up that I hear today, and it take me back to that point in time and that feeling. It may have been like, I was at a cookout when I first heard this song, and that feeling of being at that cookout. So, and I think that when it comes to, when you making that music and it's your real feelings, then people can relate to it more. People can, it's like, all right, man, I ain't the only one dealing with this. I ain't the only one dealing with that. Or I ain't the only one been through this type stuff. I know for sure, like, my song that I made for my grandmother, like to this day, whenever I play it, like I get emotional about it. And it ain't always, I'm like hurt about it. Sometimes I just think about the good memories. Sometimes I just think about the good times. But just hearing that, like, that one right there, whenever I hear that, I feel like I had the biggest reaction for sure. Chris Brown, for sure, Chris Brown. That's just like my favorite overall artist. Like whether you talking about R&B, hip hop, pop, whatever the case is, like, so for sure I gotta make a song with him. And then him, right after him, it'll be Wayne. Like them two right here, them gold features, for sure gotta happen.
No one that's passed?
Oh, if we talk about somebody that's passed, dang, I ain't gonna lie, me and my brother was just listening. I probably gotta go like Biggie or Pop, for sure. For real, like, just the people around me, cause I know that one thing my brother had told me back in the day was like, shit don't stop, you feel me? Like, it's gonna keep going. So once I kind of like realized that, I was able to, now when I'm out here, I move different. And then first off, just having God, like really locking in with God and putting everything on him, it's like now I just move around, I'm cool, now I'm able to make it through things and just pray about it, you feel me, write music about it. I mean, my personal life, that is my music, cause you know everything I'm talking about, that's what it is. So anything you hear me like saying, that's cause something I went through. It may be something little like trip and fail, but you feel me? I'm gonna let you know about it. So yeah, for sure. Just realizing like it's just like real life in the sense of the people you come across, some may be genuine, some may not be. So like being in it, I done got burnt, I done took L's in it, you feel me? So taking them L's and realizing like, all right, I can't just assume because these people in the space that I'm in that they gonna move how I move. Cause everybody, they coming from wherever they come from. So like with me just learning like I make sure I'm still moving right, still gonna be cool, but understanding not to put too much trust or too much faith in somebody. Cause another thing, like a lot of people just be talking. They say they can do this, do that. So just realize and try and weave out all that. You know, I'm gonna always stay true to me. So I can't let what's like hot or whatever affect what I got going on, because then I feel like I just fell to a wave. And for me, it's like I always looked at it like we already got let's say for example, we already got a Lil Durk. So why am I gonna sit there and try to be Lil Durk number 2? You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make sense. So instead, I'm like I'm gonna do me. Whatever I think sound good, we gonna put it out. And I realize people like what I'm doing, so I'd rather stick to what I'm doing, stick to how I make music and do it that way than just be jumping on waves, riding waves. I want to be an actor. I want to be an actor. I remember I told you when I was younger, I went to the Disney tryout, and I had made it and everything. But then when they said how much them classes gonna be, my Dukes is like, nah. But for sure, I want at some point do some acting.
Trying to be a movie.
I'm trying movies, shows, whatever. Like I don't want to just stop at just music. You feel me? I ain't gonna just cap myself out right there. Matter of fact, I say misunderstood. I know it's kind of just a basic, but I say misunderstood for sure. Just off the fact like my people that's close to me, like my brothers, they know me as me, like they know woo woo, but to the outside, just people, whatever they may think or whatever the case may be, or just I done been through some shit type stuff. So I definitely say that. I think my legacy, I say like it's going to be remembered as just a real one. I ain't gonna lie, like, and nah, but not even on, cause on your legacy, like my name, like what I want to leave behind, just somebody that was authentic, somebody that's a stand-up man, like somebody that's I am who I say I am. You feel me? Like my word is my word. So and giving back too, like just giving back to the community in whatever different type of ways. I feel as though that's real important. I say be consistent, like, cause when you first get into music, like when I first got into it, that was like the thing that was building me up, cause I would just be dropping songs, dropping endless tapes to the point where it's like, you may be dropping too much. So, but just telling myself to stay consistent with it year in and year out. Like, don't worry about the likes, don't worry about the views, don't worry about every song not gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep going till you find that one that do hit. So, I definitely tell myself and just be ready for what come with it, cause it ain't easy, you know, because when you coming up, you got to put a whole lot into it, whether it's time, whether it's money, finding relationships and all that. So, and like me and my brother, we talk about all the time, like some niggas there jump into to music just because of off the look, like, oh, I want to look sweet, I want to do this, do that, but they not really dedicated to it. So they may, first 3 months, they all locked in, then they don't see no traction or they don't see no views, now they're like, fuck that shit. Now them niggas, you feel me, doing some whole other stuff. So I definitely say that. Go follow me at ADP Jose 5 on Instagram. I just dropped that Play It Cool. I just dropped that quiz. Me and Drench, we locked in, so we gonna be dropping every 2 weeks down there. So just lock in with me, lock in with my dog, and we out.